If you're watching this video and you're someone that doesn't know that conservatively 1 out of every 4 women and 1 out of every 6 men, that's 25% of the female population and 16% of the male population, conservatively has experienced sexual abuse during their childhood. What do you think about that? I feel like it really takes a moment to really let that reality sink in and to understand the extent in which childhood sexual abuse affects our society. And to know that over 90% of those who abuse children are people related to the child, known by the child, trusted and loved by that child, in a position of authority over that child. How does that make us feel? I think it makes us feel really, really vulnerable, and that's not a comfortable feeling. And I think so many people have learned about this reality and chosen to deny it or excuse themselves from thinking it could happen to them or to someone that they know, that this must be a problem that happens somewhere else or in certain kinds of families or in certain kinds of situations or religions or organizations, that it wouldn't happen to us. And then if you learn that 30 to 40% of childhood sexual abuse is perpetrated by other children, how does that make us feel? Really, really uncomfortable. I always say if people are uncomfortable about hearing about childhood sexual abuse, they are really uncomfortable about hearing that a lot of abuse is perpetrated by children. Children who have experienced abuse, children who have been exposed to pornography and sexualized content, children who are entering into puberty and discovering their own sexuality and have not been given any guidance about what is appropriate, safe, healthy, and respectful, and they choose to sexually abuse other children because of their curiosities, or many times because they're struggling with something. They're struggling with feelings, emotions, anger. They experience neglect, and they use sexual abuse as a way of feeling powerful in their own life, or to feel like they can hurt someone the way they've been hurt. This is not an uncomfortable situation, but the reality is it is a preventable situation. But it's only preventable if we take the education that we gain and we put it to use. And that's what the Mama Bear Effect is about. It's about education, awareness, and action. What are we going to do with our knowledge?